moon on December 29th and 30th follows the total new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius on December 14th. Cancer is ruled by the moon, so this moon is seated in her power as she stands alone, opposed by Mercury and the Sun in Capricorn. Now, by nature, full moons are oppositions between both lights, the sun and the moon. Oppositions are awarenesses that come to us from external events, other people, or an inner awakening that the conscious mind now understands. Here at this full moon, the power is about connecting to your feelings, intuition, and instincts. You could have extrasensory perception at this full moon. In our normal day-to-day routines, we don't always have time to pick up on the subtleties going on. But here, at this full moon, you may find that your intuitive nature is strong and dead on. And it's giving you guidance on your next steps or the direction you need to go in. Now, there's good news here because Uranus, the awakener, the planet of unpredictability, the planet of surprise, is in positive energy flow with both lights. He is sextile the moon and trine the sun and Mercury in Capricorn. And this is great. This is exciting, and even if it brings disruption, it's a good thing. So it's waking us up. It's saying, hey, take a look at this, or you need to go over here. But you're being encouraged to do things in a different way or take a different approach to things, to try something new, something edgy or exciting needs to be embraced by you so that you can open up to the beneficial changes that the universe is sending your way. Now, because this is a sextile, even if we feel interrupted or disrupted, it will feel good, unlike the harsh aspects of Uranus, the square, conjunction, or opposition. And Uranus does force us to change wherever he is. And at this time, he is in harmony with both lights. We are being encouraged to change here at the end of the year, going into the new year. So it is about seeking emotional satisfaction in your life and relationships. The goal is freedom and emotional self-expression, the freedom to be who you really are. With the moon in Cancer, and Cancer rules the home. Your home space, you'll even seek satisfaction there too. You'll want to have your home interesting and stimulating. And this aspect can open your mind and imagination to make your life more interesting in areas you've never considered before. This is great for creative work because the energy makes you see and feel in new perspectives, and which can give your work a new freshness and innovative quality. With the Sun and Uranus, this will empower you to make changes because you'll want to. You're ready for something new. You're ready for something creative and exciting. So you want to look to new ideas and experiences for that insight that will empower you to grow and evolve. This is a good time to practice yoga, any kind of spiritual discipline that anchors you and brings you centered within yourself, your soul self, your mighty I am presence, and it grounds you as well. And studying astrology. This is a good time to study astrology, metaphysics, any subject that allows you to see yourself in a new light and expand consciousness. A new exercise program, new health habits, or nutrition that allows your body to grow and develop. This is a great time to quit smoking or cut out sugar, for instance. Any kind of negative habit that you'd like to let go of, this would be a really good time to do it. Now, Chiron, the wounded healer, who's in Aries, is making a powerful T-square to both lights, the sun and the moon. Now, this can be bringing up pain. It can be bringing up loneliness, or feeling that you're not being supported by your environment. And that's why it's really important to be practicing extreme self-care and being kind with you. Now, it does give us also the opportunity to heal the emotional pain that we may be carrying right now or feeling. This is a time to release it and give it over to God. Give it over to Creator. Give it over to Goddess. And allow for God to come in and heal your heart, heal your pain. And remember, we're never alone. The word alone means all one. So even if we're separated at this time from family and friends, we're always connected through the heart, through our mighty I Am presence, to Source, to God, and to each other. And we have the internet to stay connected with each other. So it's important that what comes up at this time for you, any feelings of vulnerability pulling at you and perhaps making you want to pull into your shell, remember this too shall pass. And that you really want to be there for yourself so that you're doing what's right for you. You're doing what you need to be strong in your body, strong in your mind, strong in your spirit. The mind-body-spirit connection, taking a holistic approach to our life and what we need at this time and how we can embrace change at this time. And if those feelings are coming up for you, it's really important that you take it one moment at a time, take it one day at a time, and really be there for yourself. And feed that positive self-talk. And parent yourself like you would to a loving, like the love you'd give to a child. Give that to yourself. Be the loving mother or father to yourself that you would like from others who may be dealing with their own trauma or pain and can't be there for you right now. So it's really important that we are present with ourselves and what we need, because Cancer does rule our emotional foundation, how we nurture ourselves, our home, and the stronger the foundation, the more we can achieve in the world. Capricorn and Mercury in Capricorn, they represent your achievement in the world, your career, your business, your responsibilities. And so we're working to balance the two, but we can't reach for the stars if we don't have a strong foundation. We can't go out and conquer and achieve if we're not feeling good. So the Cancer moon is here to remind us that it's really important to take that time to nurture yourself and be kind with yourself so that we can be kind to others, because being kind is the new cool. So Chiron may bring out some hidden anxieties, and that's where we want to just, okay, I'm going to be here now, in this moment, right here, right now. And when we do that, that's where we have all the power. All our power is in the now. It's not out in the future. We're not there yet. And going there is too scary these days. The past is done. Can't fix it. We can't change it. We can't rewrite it. We can tell a new story today and tell that story in a way that's about nourishing you and nurturing you and encouraging you and being there for you and all that you've had to go through to get here, and say goodbye to this year and welcome in the new year that's upon us. Days away, a day away from this new moon. Cancer full moon. So many moons, a new moon, a full moon. Everywhere you look, there's a moon. Okay, so this full moon is really powerful because it follows the total solar eclipse. So that's making this moon really important. So we had the final eclipse on the 14th of December. And now we have the final full moon of the year following that eclipse, which also showed us what we needed to release, what we needed to let go of, what isn't working for us anymore. What are the new opportunities in our life? How can we visualize and focus and anchor what we want here in the physical, in the now, and then take action so that we can make it happen? And action is about setting it up so that you can receive the abundance and prosperity and opportunities that the universe wants to send your way. And Uranus is playing a part of that, because Uranus is that element of surprise and excitement, and Uranus is the great liberator. So even though Uranus brings disruptions, which can be really, harsh at times, its intention is to liberate us, to free us. And the more freedom we have, the more creative we can be, and the more unique and authentic creative self-expression that we can share with the world. So you want to make sure that you're practicing loving kindness with yourself, being very present, because with the Chiron energy, it can be a bit challenging, especially at a Cancer full moon, where emotions are going to be very strong, intuition too, as well as your psychic abilities and ESP. You're going to be noticing you're really picking up on things that perhaps at other times you miss, and they're going to be dead on too. Now, whenever there's challenging aspects, as astrologers, you always want to look for the way out. It's just like coaching. When we coach people, we don't focus on our weaknesses. We focus people on their strengths. And from their strengths, we move them out into their goals and where they most want to be. And as coaches, we always want more for people than they want for themselves. I know I do, especially with everyone who works with me, takes my courses or programs. I'm always wanting more for them than perhaps some of them think they can even achieve for themselves. When you do the astrology, you always want to look for the sextiles and trines, because that's the way out from the challenging aspects, such as a T-square with the wounded healer, Chiron. And the way out is through Uranus, because Uranus is in harmony with both lights. And that means the energy moves more easily and effortlessly when you go in that direction. And so you always look for that. And so the way out is by trying new things, by putting ourselves out there, by taking chances. Even if it doesn't work, you try again, and you try again until it does work. I've tried many times at things that didn't work or didn't go well. And then I would try again, and I would fix it or work it, and then it would work. And then I'd be like, hey, it's working. This is good news. So it's interesting how, we're closing out the year. We've got the full moon in Cancer. Our emotions are going to be really strong. Sometimes I notice with myself that I get really cranky because I need to create something. Until I create it or give birth to it, I've got kind of like this crankiness hanging around me. Like, I got to get this done. I have to get this done. Or there's something I need to do. What is it that I need to do? And the minute I go and create a course, create a program, write a blog, do something, make a video, create something, I feel that sense of relief. Like, oh, so that's what that anxiety was I needed to create something. So pay attention, because your creative, power, your creative genius, and everyone has it, can show up in weird ways, or in discomfort, or anxiety, or frustration, where you could just feel frustrated about things, but you're really not. It's really, you need to go and create something. There's something you need to produce. There's something you need to make happen. So pay attention to that, because this full moon is bringing to light, bringing to conscious awareness what needs to be done now and what can set you up in the new year and get you off to a really good start. So with Uranus, use Uranus to empower yourself and move in a new direction. Be edgy, put yourself out there, try something new, and pay attention to your intuition and your instincts. The reward comes when you're working with Uranus. The reward comes when you reach out for new experiences. When you reach out for new experiences, the universe will reward you. And you'll open yourself up to new opportunities, new relationships, new ways of attracting abundance, prosperity, good things into your life. And that's what the universe wants for you. That's what God wants for you. That's what Goddess wants for you. That's what Creator wants for all of us. And I think it's a wonderful way to end the new year. Now, I am going to be doing a live event on January 23rd where we are going to, it's going to be action-packed, and we are going to focus on the prosperity principles in the new era, how to use the power of your mind to create what you want. But we're also going to take a holistic approach so that we are also focused on strengthening our bodies, strengthening our minds, strengthening our spirits, so that we can go after these opportunities that will be presented to us in this dawning age of Aquarius that is upon us. So stay tuned. I'll be back with more information on that. And if you want to know more about it, you can go to my website and sign up for my email, and then you'll be notified when I'm ready to have the sign up page. But thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and sharing my videos. You are rocking awesome. And thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. So let's take this time at the Cancer full moon and ground ourselves, get that balance between our emotional needs, our responsibilities, what we want to achieve in the world, and really listen to that cosmic child. Cancer represents the cosmic child, the inner child, the soul self, and what he or she wants at this time in your life, and how we can really be present and nurture that inner child so that we're strong in our bodies, we're strong in our mind, we're strong in our spirit, and we're going after what we want in this new year. So Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, and Happy New Year!